Recent events have led me to want to write about my feelings. This isn't going to be about theory. Theory is largely secondary to this for me. Instead, it is about experience. It is about love, or maybe it's about hate. It hardly matters which. In this, I hope to move you, to make you cry, or laugh, or maybe scream, to generate something in you that can't be immediately grasped with words. When I was younger, I was abused, as I think most are, by people quite close to me. This generated in me horrific feelings. Whenever I was around this person, even when I was as young as 10, I would get so scared, and I would want to kill them to make this horrible fear go away. It was so bad that if I had to share a room with them, I couldn't sleep. I would be too anxious and feel too erratic. I won't get into this much. The point is, this produced something in me, fear, and this fear produced something else. Call it rage, hatred, terror, the label hardly matters, but whatever you want to call it, this produced a fixation. I would dwell over these horrible memories constantly, convinced I could prevent them from happening by forcing myself to relive my own mistakes. Through all this, I wasn't doing well. I was erratic, borderline delusional, I had constant mood swings, and I would go days without sleep. When I slept, it would be for a few hours. I was a horrible person to be around. People stuck with me and understood and would try to justify it. For me, though, there was no justification. I would tell myself, you should control yourself better. I would remind myself that I had just done this the day before. Trying to control myself, though, didn't fix anything. The more I tried to control myself, the less control I ended up having. As I would try to control myself, my issues would get worse. I don't know when I had the thought. Maybe 16, maybe 15. Maybe it was brewing in me for a while before then. But one day I realized something. This is happening to me. What must be happening to the people who hurt me? How horrible must they feel? How horrible must it be if instead of not feeling the way I do, they have to live differently, unable to connect with others, unable to hold any stable relationship? I ended up crying for them. It didn't make anything they did better. For me, it only made it worse. More of a tragedy. More tragic because there were now more tragedies in the world. I don't think people are often a fan of this way of thinking. It's understandable why. The line separating this from the defense of abusers can be blurred by the slightest change in how you frame things. It is very easy to construe what I'm saying as defense. Defense would imply that there are less tragedies in the world, when no, there are more. Too many, too much. If I were to focus on all of them, the crying would never end. I'd be crying for longer than humanity has existed. People recently have been celebrating the killing of someone, pretending it isn't adding another tragedy to all the tragedies, more destruction to destruction. I don't blame people for feeling what they feel. You need to allow yourself to feel things that might seem horrific or heinous to you at that moment. Suppressing it only manages to make it stronger, making it appear in a worse form. If there was anything I want to stress, though, that holding on to hatred isn't good for you. Let yourself feel what you feel. If it lasts a while, that's fine, but don't hold on to it. Don't nurture it. Do the hardest thing you ever could. Let it go. So this essay was about love, or maybe it was about hate. It's about remembering, or maybe it's about forgetting. It's about letting go, or maybe it's about holding on. It's about construction, or maybe it's about destruction. Whichever one you choose, it hardly matters. In all these places, Vampyroteuthis emerges as our own mirror, as our antipode in which all of our aspects are inverted. Therefore, to contemplate this mirror with the aim of recognizing ourselves in it, with the aim of being able to alter oneself thanks to this recognition, is the purpose of every fable, including this one. I hoped you all liked this. If you did, or if you didn't, leave a comment. Or, if you want, join my Discord and we can argue or discuss with me there. You can find it on my YouTube. YouTube's not allowing me to post links yet, I don't think, but it might be by the time this video comes out. We'll see. But if it is, it'll be just in my description. Otherwise, yeah, you can just find it on my YouTube. I have it linked there. Along with other stuff. Anyways, hope you all have a good one. See you all in the next video, which will hopefully be coming out sometime next month.